onto Proto. Actually, you can see close as well. That cluster going to funnel them all to the left side of this truck. That'll set them up back alley. He's going to go ahead and call on the War Machine. Unfortunately for him, though, they've got a trophy out on the left side, so he's wisely going to back it up. The trophy can't help them there. Plays it safe, gets some damage in, finds a kill, and that'll get him the lightning strike.
Yeah, I just don't think you see that every day where like a War Machine player, he would probably like try to jump out that door and try to blow up the trophy or just continue to call it out. He backs up, repositions, able to find those streaks. Plus you have Octane. And again, when we talk about gridlock, this first hill is really where you're going to see those streaks rain on in. So now with an 80-point lead for 100 Thieves, it's only going to grow more and more. It was a nice start for Sicario, but since then it's been all 100 Thieves.
And we've seen that a lot with 100 Thieves. Like, the play team's pretty even for a little while, then they explode. Once they get the early setups and are really able to lock it down, I think a part of that is just the strength of their team at its core. When you get set up early, the strength of their ARs and the ability of their subs to fly around the map, when you give them a little bit of free roaming with the early setup, they can absolutely dominate. I think that was another player from 100 Thieves that was close to picking up streaks, but they're going to invest another one here. It's going to be lightning in from Octane. You see it pushes them all towards underpass, and Octane ready and waiting. I think he does like half the damage with the ICR, and the rest comes through from the lightning strike. Yeah,
a lot of time going to be earned here, and now you're in a position if you're Sicario. How do you want to play this? Just setting up for hill number 2, you have Enable going on a flank through Ice Cream. That's going to be number 7. But the spawns actually do flip. So because Enable got aggressive on that 18 side up towards that top street, Tommy actually spawns behind him. And this might be some very bad timing for Enable because he's trying to set up the pinch. He's hoping his teammates don't die top underpass, but they do. And then he gets caught out. The players spawn behind him. Now Sicario, they do flip the spawns, but the scrap time goes the way of Sicario.
Chino's POV now. He's had a nice start at 14 and 11, but needs some help. Tommy really lackluster out the gate at 5 and 12, but it's hard to have your stats popping off when you're down 100 points. It's been early control for 100 Thieves and most of the hard points up until this nice setup from Sicario. And this is a chance, Joe, for them to really get back into the game. But now the contest is going to fly in. Tommy and Exceed able to win their one-on-ones. He's still the 3-man presence coming through backside post, 400 Thieves. And not maybe not as clean as you'd like for Sicario.
Well, the big problem was you had 100 Thieves player at the top street inside of Broken, and he was spawning the Sicario players so far away, so they were already staggered. So 100 Thieves has that close spawn. They're just reinforcing much quicker, and while the numbers goes the way 100 Thieves, they're getting more scrap time. They're going to be up about 120.
Sicario, back-to-back hard points, so they'll have the first setup due to the break from 100 Thieves, so they'll get into showers. Now, what can they do with it? You still have the lightning onto Slasher, but for now, they're just setting the push. Enable's going to spawn out. That's going to kind of set up a pinch unless he gets caught from behind. Priesta goes in for the grab slam. Doesn't get maybe where he wants to hit, or doesn't certainly get the value he wants out of that. It's not going to connect on anything, but his teammate's still finding the kills. He's going to get fortunate timing on the edge, looking for a second player there, but it's the Tempest now in. It's able to get one down on their knees, and the kill comes in behind it. The hip fire, flawless from Octane as well, as 4 end up going down for Sicario, and that break is just too easy from 100 Thieves.
Well, I actually love that play. Enable doesn't go, he doesn't spawn there. He goes on a wide flank, right?
Oh, I thought he popped it back tree.
No, he goes all the way around, and what happens is he basically splits the spawns for Sicario, then they're spawning far Broken, and he knows he just has to take his time. He found a kill on rotation as well, so a great heads-up play from Enable.
Good call, Joe. I looked at it, I thought he popped there. I was like, well, that ends up being a fortunate pinch, but yeah, nice play from Enable. He's a 16 and 9, so doing it with the heads-up routes and also doing it statistically in this one as he gets close to his vision pulse.
Well, and I think him and Priest are just going to be, if they want to win, they have to be better than what they were at Miami, right? You talk about the SOG buff, and when we talk about the teams that, you know, E-United, Gen.G, the teams that got top 4, they had such strong SOG duos, and that's sort of the one weakness if you want to point out. Can they both be great? Absolutely. But there's teams that have better SOG duos than 100 Thieves, so you have to say Enable and Priesta, if they have a big weekend, it's going to be difficult to beat 100 Thieves.
Well, so far, so good. A massive advantage throughout the course of this game. Sicario able to trade effectively, and Chino working towards some streaks. The question is, will it be too little too late? There's only 38 more points needed for 100 Thieves to close out this map 1. We know how good they've been in hardpoint. You heard the stats throughout the last event. I think the last event was the first time that they lost 2 hardpoints within a best of 5. Like, they've been nuts and so consistent really across the game modes once they improved on their search and destroy. But really, since adding replays as coach and adding Priesta as the 5th, their hardpoint has just been nuts.
This one's not over yet, though. I mean, Chino does find the Hellstorm. He's close to the lightning. Or, sorry, has the Lightning. He's close to the Hellstorm. He should be able to find it. I mean, we're only at 60 points now. Sicario has crept their way back into this one. If they can hold this hill, get it to that second, third hill towards tree, maybe it comes down to the wire, but they're trying to hold on. You still had another streak for 100 Thieves. They're able to get back into the hill.
Does this force out the final streak from Chino? He should be coming off spawn here shortly. Does he call it in with 30 seconds left? He's going to have to, yep. There it comes in. Everybody lined up. That's a 4-man from the Hellstorm as Chino gets a big hit and knocks 100 Thieves out of the hardpoint and gets them spawning on the left side. So that is perfect due to his teammates' positioning. So that this run from Sicario, it's still alive, Joe.
Yeah, what do you want to do if you're 100 Thieves? It looks like they sent 3 towards that tree side. Kenny and Priest are able to find a couple of kills. Where do the Sicario members spawn out? They spawn all the way towards the left side, all the way out. So a big couple of kills for Sicario, but you see the spawns are there for 100 Thieves. They're able to break the spawns, and well, now they're going to try to use those reinforcements to break on through, but Tommy able to connect. He's going to find his third.
That was just ludicrous. The hip fire flick, and it connects now. 120 off streaks. Back over to Chino, who has been shredding. He's on 6 in a row. 28 and 18. Out goes the grab slam, and Proto knocks down 2. Now just 30 back as Sicario make the run, and they've got the setup inside the hard point.
100 Thieves still here, though. They have the presence. You have Enable inside a post, but yeah, Tommy forgot to heal. Could have earned some streaks with that Tempest, but doesn't heal. One bullet takes him out. They're still hanging on now with 15 seconds left. I think 100 Thieves are probably just going to rotate. Kenny's going to get this scrap time, so it's going to put them within about 4 to win the game.
And you spawn out so deep top left if you're Sicario. 3 of your players do. You have numbers towards the next hardpoint of your 100 Thieves. So not only do you get the final 15 seconds, but you also have the numbers towards next as well. They're going to be in. The last ditch effort from Sicario to get in is going to be shut down, and 100 Thieves hold on. And a tense and terrific map 1. But Sicario, they made it close.
Yeah, they absolutely did.
Sicario, of course, Chino, Proto, Tommy, all on that team, putting up a good fight there again.